Hi everyone, I'm here to talk about inspiration. Let's face it, the more we can be inspired, the more successful we can become. So I'm here to share with you what inspires me, and then that can help you to realize what inspires you. So what inspires me? What inspires me is anything that is inspirational. What inspires me is what I put into my mind to give myself the mental nutrition, the mental fruits and juices that I need to make my life more successful, more fulfilled and happier. So whether that's I'm on Google and I'm typing inspiration, or on YouTube and I type inspiration and I follow where I'm going, I look at the most successful people in history and I think about how can I understand them so that I can understand myself, so I can improve my own life. I think of the old Greek adage, know thyself, because the more I know myself, the more I can draw a line in the sand and move forward with my life. The more I can take 100% responsibility for who I am as a person. So what I do is I look at the most successful people in history and in different areas, and that inspires me. So when I'm training for the Ironman, I look at the best people in the history of the sport. I look for Dave Scott, Mark Allen, Chris McCormack, Craig Alexander, the best Ironman athletes ever. And I try and absorb everything I can, all of their information. When I look at personal development, I think of all the great people I can think of: Anthony Robbins, Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy, Peter Thompson, Zig Ziglar, Dennis Waitley. Just think of everything and I immerse myself in that information. When I think of business entrepreneurs, I think of Richard Branson, Donald Trump, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates. I just absorb myself. When I think of amazing brands, I think of Google, I think of Apple, I think of Yahoo, I think of Microsoft, I think of Sony, I think of Rolls-Royce, I think of Porsche. And I immerse myself in that information, and these kinds of things inspire me. Also, what inspires me is the great humanitarians in history, people like Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa. I think of what I do is I try and plug their energy, their experiences, and plug myself into that matrix so that can inspire me. And that's what I want you to do too. I want you to realize that the more you push yourself, and the more, there's never an end to learning, okay? The more that you learn and the more that you accept that you can learn more and more every day, the more successful that you'll become. In fact, the more you want to learn every day, the more successful you'll become. Please don't ever think that you know it all, that you think you've got as far as you can. If you're sat in a comfort zone, then that is a dangerous place to be, because there's one way to go and that's only downhill.